Hello everyone. This video is about managing posts on the Shout WordPress theme. So from your admin area, click on posts. In this case, we already have some posts here, which I have generated using the one-click demo import feature. And at this moment, this post is looking like this. So we have here one of the posts that you can see on the demo. In terms of options, which is what I want to show you here on this video tutorial. So when you go to edit a post, you can change the post content here. It's very easy to add images and text and move things from one side to the other. Just like any other blogging theme, you can change the categories here on the right side and add some tags. Also the featured image, which will be displayed as a thumbnail, and usually here inside you can skip it here inside, but in general this is how it looks. So in terms of options, you will find them here under the post content, and you can turn on or off or use the default option for the sidebar. In this case we are showing the sidebar, but you can easily turn it off here. There's also an icon that's used on some of the blog feeds. You have here some icons that you can use to relate with this post. And here on the post layout, we have many options. We have the boxed image and slider, which is the one that we have. There's also the featured image or slider, and there's also the featured header. And there's kind of the default or simple, where no featured image is displayed. So after you select these options, some extra options will come here under, depending on what you have selected. So in terms of layout, you don't have just these 4 combinations, because with the other options you can actually have many more in terms of how it looks. I'm just going to show you that, for instance, if we decide to use the featured image or the featured header option and update, when we go back here to our post and refresh the page, we have a featured header now shown here, the title inside, and the content will be shown under. So you can play around with all these options in terms of layout. There's also the featured color option, where you can have different linking colors here inside, and some other elements you can have a different color. Also the theme will detect the parent blog page, but if you want to make the users go to a specific page when they click on the back to blog button, you can also select a page here, a specific page where you want to take them. In terms of media management, you can, like I told you before, you can skip the featured image on the single slider, which means that if you select one of these 2 options, where you have the featured image or slider, you can say that you don't want to show this image, and you will add here usually a second image, which is the one that you want to show inside. So you can use this image as a thumbnail and then add a different image here inside. That's what this option does. And you can also, if you decide to add multiple options, you can, instead of showing them on a slider, you can stack them vertically. You can also select that here. And you have 10 slots to put images or videos. So if you decide to put a video on the theme documentation, you will see an example of how you add the video code here. But basically you just need to go to YouTube and select the embed option, and it will generate a code that you can copy paste here. So in terms of post options, that's what I wanted to show you. Thank you very much for watching.